You've heard of March Madness, but have you ever heard of Kanye Madness? You probably have, because I'm like a week late uploading this. It's like the NCAA's version of March Madness, where you fill out a 64 team bracket and pick what team you have winning the national championship, but in this case, you pick 64 of Kanye's best songs and see which song comes out on top. Gets difficult at times. So to help me, I have two friends that are going to help critique my bracket and give you their insight on Kanye's songs, starting off with...
Hey, what's good, man? My name is Grizz, Grizz9300, rapper, Internet Gang podcast member.
And my other guest, you know him as the fake Spurs fan.
I'm not a fake Spurs fan. It's your boy, OK Khalid.
To anybody watching, feel free to send me your Kanye West bracket on Twitter, Instagram, @Envyerz, or just leave me your winner in the comment section below. I'd love to compare my bracket to your bracket just to see what Kanye songs influenced us differently or similarly. Let's start off with the Northwest region, covering Can't Tell Me Nothing at number 1 and 16, Amazing. Majority of us have Amazing advancing on to the second round. It was on 2K. You ever play 2K?
It has a Jeezy verse on it. Bro,
that's the reason why I like it so much.
As a Kanye stan, bro, who's been to every concert he had in DC, bro, I remember seeing Amazing live, bro, and it was, no pun intended,
it was amazing. So Appalled and Never Let Me Down. Can we all agree on So Appalled?
Yeah, So Appalled kills.
There we go. Last Call and Hey Mama. I know we're gonna have some differences. The wonderful thing about music, it's so opinionated. Like what you like may not, it's not somebody be what else likes. I have Hey Mama advancing, and they have Last Call. Devil in a New Dress and Real Friends. Now, you guys are probably gonna have the polar opposite pick than me, but I have Real Friends advancing on simply for the fact that when it came out, I related to it so well. I was going through a lot of things with YouTube, and I was like, man, how many of us real friends?
He was relating to it. Yeah.
So yeah, it hit me, man. I got no real friends, or in this case, YouTube friends.
We are real friends.
I got you, bro.
You made me cry. Crack Music and New Slaves. We all have New Slaves. Flashing Lights and Famous. We all have Flashing Lights. Big Brother and Love Lockdown. We don't all have Love Lockdown, but it should be Love Lockdown. Through the Wire and No Church in the Wild. Controversial pick. I am the only one out of the three of us to have No Church in the Wild advancing Through the Wire.
That's crazy.
I think Through the Wire is one of like the best songs. One of the best songs that Kanye West has ever made.
Yeah.
So this is where it gets a little bit confusing because we're going to move onwards to the second round in the Northwest region. I'm going to be showcasing my picks, and I'll have my friends' picks at the end of the video. So if you want to pause and take a look at their bracket, you can compare it to yourselves and my bracket as well. So if I edit out any of their picks, it's because we were rambling too long and I didn't want this video to be over an hour. So Amazing and So Appalled for me. I have Amazing, and I believe they have So Appalled. I have Hey Mama and Real Friends in the next bracket, and I have Real Friends advancing. New Slaves and Flashing Lights. We all agree on Flashing Lights going on to the third round. Love Lockdown and No Church in the Wild. I have No Church in the Wild moving on to the third round for me. Amazing and Real Friends. Real Friends has a special connection with me, so Real Friends is going pretty far. Flashing Lights and No Church in the Wild. Flashing Lights, iconic song, is moving on. Final round in the Northwest between Real Friends and Flashing Lights. I have Real Friends advancing. Any sane person would probably have Flashing Lights, but like I said, the connection between me and that song, A1, and it's going on.
I can't even understand how Real Friends got far at all.
Yeah, I don't, especially over some of the songs that are in, I mean, the songs that are on this.
I don't even know how, I'm not about to ruin it for you, but Real Friends got really far.
Yeah. Moving on to the top right side of the bracket, which is Chicago, Jesus Walks, and Murder Excellence. We all have Jesus Walks. Streetlights and We Don't Care. We don't care if you got We Don't Care. We Major and 30 Hours.
We Major.
You both have. See, Life of Pablo came out at the perfect time for me because I also have 30 Hours beating We Major.
I love 30 Hours though, but We Major is just iconic. That's all.
That can at times be an anthem for something, bro.
The next few are clean sweeps between Stronger and Black Skinheads. We all got Stronger. Gold Digger and Gotta Have It. We all got Gold Digger. Slow Jams and No More Parties in LA. We all got Slow Jams. Say You Will and Good Morning.
Good morning.
Bro, you gotta understand. All right, now listen to this. Listen.
I got Good Morning.
Listen to this, Envy fans. Listen. Say You Will change the face of hip hop completely. That one song, if that song didn't come out, we would have Big Sean. We would have Drake. It was an interview with 40 heard Drake.
I think Khalid would be happy if he didn't have Big Sean.
Yeah,
Look,
I'd be okay with that. I'd be completely
but
okay.
I would have Drake though, because 40 got, and when he heard Drake rap on "Say You Will," 40 changed his whole producing style up, and that's how they kind of crafted their sound off of Drake rapping off "Say You Will." So I'm just want to put that out there. "Say You Will" is one of the most iconic songs in hip hop history.
But it didn't go far.
Nah, because what it was up against, man, like
Power and Father Stretch My Hands, Part 1.
Power win.
Power. Second round of the Chicago bracket, I have Jesus Walks and Streetlights, with Jesus Walks advancing. 30 Hours and Stronger, with Stronger advancing. Gold Digger and Slow Jams, with Slow Jams advancing. Good Morning and Power. We all got power coming out of this, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
We don't. We got a problem.
Oh,
Someone has Good Morning beating Power.
Good Morning beating Power.
Yes.
Over Power though, bro. Over one of the most iconic songs in hip hop. It's legendary, bro.
Jesus Walks and Stronger.
Stronger wins for me.
We all got
I
stronger. Slow Jams and Power. I have Power advancing, which leads us into our final two in the Chicago bracket that I have Stronger and Power. I have Stronger advancing. This was my favorite side of the bracket.
Power's insane. The video's insane. The influence was insane. It's insane song.
Now we're gonna go to the bottom left side, the Donda region. All Falls Down and Addiction. I have All Falls Down. Monster and Heartless. I have Heartless.
I want to put Monster, but I had to put
And
Heartless,
Ace got Monster.
which is understandable. I can get why you pick Monster.
I like Nicki Minaj's verse.
That's that Nicki verse, yeah.
Yeah.
The Nicki verse, man. That's what pushed it to the next level for me, bro.
Drive Slow and Highlights. I have Drive Slow. Runaway and Blood on the Leaves. I have Blood on the Leaves. Moving on to Blame Game and Roses. I think I'm the only one that got Roses.
Yeah.
I got Blame Game. How did you not listen to Blame Game?
Blame Game's crazy. You have to be in love to actually appreciate Blame Game. Like you had to have been in love before.
I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Good life and celebration. I think we all have good life, right?
Yeah, we all have
That's
good
the-
life.
The Glory and Get 'Em High. I have The Glory. That's all of the lights. And School Spirit. I have all of the lights advancing. So moving on to the second round, I have All Falls Down and Heartless, with All Falls Down advancing. Drive Slow and Blood on the Leaves, with Drive Slow advancing. Roses and The Good Life, with Roses advancing. The Glory and All of the Lights, with All of the Lights advancing. Third round is between All Falls Down and Drive Slow, with All Falls Down advancing. Roses and All of the Lights, with All of the Lights advancing, which leads us into the final two, All Falls Down and All of the Lights. Huge Kid Cudi fan. The next region you'll see as well the influence that Kid Cudi has, but I have All of the Lights advancing, going to the final four. Moving over to the last region, which is Saint, Touch the Sky, and the New Workout Plan. We all have Touch the Sky advancing. Champion and Otis. I have Champion advancing. Steez has Otis.
I love the sample chop on Otis. That was like one of the first Jay-Z and Kanye songs, like that led into like the whole Watch the Throne tour. It's kind of epic. Overall, in terms of iconicness, it's kind of just beats Champion for me.
Spaceship and Ultralight Beams.
Ultralight
I got
Beams.
Ultra. Someone got Spaceship.
I got Spaceship.
It's kind of crazy.
He must not have a soul.
he don't got a heart, man. He don't got a heart.
Diamonds of Sierra Leone and Dark Fantasy. For the most part, we have Dark Fantasy. Heard Him Say and I Wonder. We all have Heard Him Say. Gorgeous and Homecoming. It's split between Gorgeous. Same thing with the next one. It's split. Family Business and Bound 2, but I have Bound 2. Paris and Late. I have Paris advancing. Second round, Touch the Sky and Champion. I have Champion advancing. Ultralight Beam and Dark Fantasy.
I have
think
Ultralight Beams and Dark Fantasy.
Sam.
Ultralight Beams.
I think Khalid's the only one that's different.
Yeah,
He's a weirdo.
I got. Okay.
He has Spaceship and Diamonds. What?
Yep, and I got Spaceship winning. I love spaceships.
Heard Him Say and Gorgeous. I have Gorgeous advancing because the Kid Cudi fan in me is going to take it a few more rounds. Bound 2 and Paris. I have Paris advancing, which leads us into the third round. For me, I have Champion and Ultralight Beam, with Champion getting the edge. Gorgeous and Paris, with Gorgeous advancing into the final two. Champion and Gorgeous. This was a tough one for me, but ultimately, Graduation, one of my favorite Kanye albums, I have Champion advancing on.
I have Ultralight Beams and Late. Disclaimer, Late is one of my favorite Kanye songs of all time. First time I heard that song, I don't know why, but I just love that song. It's so nostalgic for me. So Ultralight Beams is obviously a better song, but Late comes out.
It's not a better song.
It's 100% a better song.
So my final four is Real Friends versus All of the Lights and Stronger versus Champion. Real Friends, the Cinderella story that shouldn't have made it this far, is moving on to the national championship game, and so is Stronger, beating out Champion. So the final two for me, I have Real Friends and Stronger. I have Stronger winning the entire Kanye Madness bracket.
I have All the Lights and Late, and I have All the Lights winning everything.
Yo, it through the wire and touched the sky. It just came to touch the sky like that.
So we all have a different winner in the Kanye Madness.
Yeah.
That shows the diversity. Honestly, you might not agree with any of us. So let us know in the comments and on social media. Leave me some suggestions in the comment section below if you would want to see this with another artist. It'd be an interesting thing to do. So let me know what artist you would want to see or any other bracket-esque video, and I'll be sure to make it.